Hey guys, I just wanted to take the time out today and do this video. Since September is the Suicide Prevention Month, I just really wanted to put my own personal story and my own experience with that of suicide out there, because there's many people that every day that looks just like me, that always seem like they have it together. They just always happy, always on the go. And a lot of times that's really not the case, because really and truly, you don't really know what people are going through until you either ask them, or either they feel comfortable enough with telling you, what's actually going on with them in their lives. So for me personally, something I've always, not always, but I said that I definitely had thought about talking about in more detail. Of course, I always talked about mental health on my podcast, but this definitely is different, because I've never actually talked about this part of it outside of it. So yes, for me personally, I do have personal experience with suicide. I actually consider it, I believe it was in 2018, 2019, it was before the pandemic. Having those negative thoughts and feelings, they definitely became very overwhelming. And honestly, I really thought at that point in time that was something that, that I would actually do. And some may say, well, why? A lot of times, honestly, you don't even know the reason why you would want to do something like that. Is it without a doubt selfish and unloving and not thoughtful? It is. But a lot of times when you're wrapped up in those thoughts and those feelings of anguish, and you feel like this is your only way out, that's just part of it for some. That's more so for me. Like I said, everyone has different levels and their own reasoning behind doing so. A lot of times I think about Robin Williams. He was the funny guy. He was always chee, happy, happy, happy. But, of course, also he had another health condition that contributed to it. But it was also his mental health. So seeing people like that, and just seeing so many people in that same predicament year after year that goes through this, I just felt really compelled to want to talk about, my personal experience with it. Because I also had another time just last spring, actually. Unfortunately, I had came off of my antidepressants the wrong way, and so of course it really triggered and caused me to go into a really dark, bending darkness that that if I didn't go back and get the help like I needed to, I would not be standing here telling you guys this. And that's very, very, very honest. Even I would say, honestly, these last few months, it's been up and down. My emotions and feelings and thoughts, it's just been like a roller coaster. And even though I've been successful with getting off my antidepressants, I know that very soon I need to get back on there. And I'm already got that work in the works already of getting back on that, because it's been feeling great without them. But I know in order for me to continue on my journey in this new chapter, unfortunately, they're gonna be needed. I was really hoping that it will last longer than what it has without them, but it's something that unfortunately that I'm just gonna need for a little bit longer. Because to be quite honest with you guys, like I said, when you have those dark spells and those dark thoughts and intrusive thoughts, I honestly really didn't see myself here past the end of this year. Sorry, I just didn't. I don't want to tell you, it's been a lot of jumbleness in there. It's been a lot. But, I'm not going to cave in. I'm always going to stay fighting, keep trying, doing everything I can to stay far away from that as possible. Because, those they come and go. They do. And it's happened. But like I said, this is my personal story. I just want people to see a person like me that, a lot of you guys say, oh, you doing so great. You're so encouraging. It is. A lot of times it's the people that's always encouraging others that a lot of times need encouragement of their own, which I do get. And that's not to say I don't get it. But a lot of times we're also some of the same ones that's dealing with their own mental health struggles. And literally, this is a person. So yes, even though y'all see me, I'm doing different things. It doesn't mean that I don't have my moments of weakness, because they're all there naturally. They really are. But, you know, I just want to put this out here. Everyone's story, everyone's journey is different. But please, please don't ever give up. Don't stop fighting. You know, that's something I have to tell myself. Like, don't give up. Because it's not worth it. Think about the people that you leave behind that will truly miss you. I never felt a point in my life where I would actually be missed. But as I continue to get older and I continue to make new friends and be around different people, it's like I know there's people that's out there that really care about me and really do love me and want me around. You know, so that's something that I just really wanted to put out there. You know, if you know anyone that's struggling and need help, please be kind, be patient, be loving, be open-minded. Just listen. A lot of times we don't need you to say anything. We just need you to listen to us when we are, you know, telling y'all how we feel. Just be a good listening ear. Just be a good confidant. Will it get overwhelming? Absolutely. It's going to get overwhelming for the other person, but just think how overwhelming it is for us day in and day out. So, you know, I'm not going to keep it long. I thought I had to think a few times like what I wanted to say without actually crying, because the first few times I broke down because I knew I just wasn't in a good place to say it just yet. But yes, I'm saying it, yes. I am definitely a person who has struggled with suicide thoughts before and has contemplated a few times. I'm being very transparent and open about it, because transparency is everything. Be real with each other. Be open. You know, feel free to express yourself in a healthy way. And for me, this is healthy when I'm able to just open up and just say it. You know, I do that. Like I said, the journaling, it helps. Doing the therapy, it helps. But I know definitely getting back on the medicine is definitely going to help even better. So if you know you're one that need to be on it, by all means, definitely get that back going. Like I said, I'm just disappointed that it's not lasting as long as I hope. I mean, it's a temporary cure, because we know what's the permanent solution for all of this. But for right now, I definitely will be back on there. But I just really wanted to put it out there because, you know, it's so many people my age, younger, older. When I hear kids, especially in elementary school, a lot of it's due to bullying. Even some, you know, also some reasons that some commit suicide. But it's just so many people out there that's struggling and they need help. And they need reassurance that they're loved, they're cared for, and that they're needed and wanted in life. So like I said, just keep fighting. Don't give up. You know, if anybody watches this, need, you know, want to ask more questions, feel free. I have no problem at all with talking about it. I'm happy that I'm in a place where I feel comfortable with sharing that part of me with people, because that's not something I always do or I've always done either. So I just hope you guys can find this very encouraging and loving, and just know that you are loved. Heart, heart, heart. Love everybody out there. And yes, just continue to fight. Fight every day. We could get through this, y'all. We could definitely do it. So I'm gonna end it like this. I hope you guys have a good rest of your week, and stay safe, keep fighting, and don't give up. Love you guys.